afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. The Yankees are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Masahiro Tanaka gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He will lead this one off today. Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, I love what Alex Gordon does for this offense. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Tanaka, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back in standing. Merrifield, the runner at second with 1 away. A ball and a strike. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about him. The 1-1 home. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by.
2 strikes.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
A man at third with 1 away. Two and two to Hunter Dozier.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
In is Jorge Soler. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First delivery to him on the way. Scorched to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 0 for 5. 2 out with the man at first. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Royals 1 and the Yankees nothing. Danny Duffy gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
The right fielder.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's down.
And a ball, 1-0. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games. Nobody out, runner on first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
3-0, here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Hard on the ground towards short, and a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Roll, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Edwin Encarnacion now. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Judge on third. Stanton is at second with nobody out. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Here's the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. The 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Line drive to left. Gordon is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And neither runner will be able to move up. And it's a wasted chance with one out in the inning now. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
The 0-2 delivery. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2. This is line to left. Gordon is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Now to the plate, Gio Urshela, and the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Pickoff move to second. First offering on its way. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. The 0-1 offering. Center field. Phillips is there for it. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. The Yankees lead it 2-1. Here's Lucas Duda now. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
The designated hitter, Lucas Duda.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
At the plate, Alex Gordon. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Called strike 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you can do anything about it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
There's a shin high slider laid off for a ball.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting eighth, the center fielder.
Brett Phillips will bat next. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Chesler Cuthbert.
Here now is Chesler Cuthbert. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. From the stretch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. Drives it out to deep right center field. Judge going back, still ranging back. And what a play. A beautiful jumping catch to put an end to the inning. Another look out in right field as he ends the inning by taking away a home run. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Sanchez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. And there's ball one.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And let's take a look at Alex Gordon. Originally drafted as a third baseman out of the University of Nebraska, he's had to move to the outfield. Not only move there, but now he's a multiple Gold Glove winner with unbelievable range and a strong, accurate arm.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's hitless in 6 tries. First pitch of the at-bat. Nope. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Aaron.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So 1-1. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Line drive to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
And another snap throw to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First offering on its way. In there for strike one.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Hicks on second. LeMahieu is over at first with one away. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. 8th home run on the season for him. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now back, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
In now, Edwin Encarnacion. They still go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Duffy sets. Here's the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. The 0-2 home. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We've played 2 full. It's the Yankees 6 and the Royals 1.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. And he takes ball one. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break, finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game in baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
Popped him up. Sanchez is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The first baseman, number 17, Hunter Dozier.
So two away here in the Kansas City third, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, base is empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The next 0-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. KC down in order. They trail 6-1. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing a really good job of hitting off the fastball today. So far, 6 of their hits have come off the hard stuff. So it seems like they're certainly timing those pitches well. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready now, Torres. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And it's fouled away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Count still at 1-2. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. A look at our upcoming schedule for the next few days. After our ball game this afternoon, these two will be back at it again on Sunday, and then you see what's next for these guys in the week ahead. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
What a well executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
The 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Next for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Digging in, Jorge Soler as we begin the top of the fourth.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One ball, 1 strike to count. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Royals. And he's able to lay off here as it moves to 2-1 now on the Royal backstop. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. 1 out, nobody on. Another full count pitch on its way. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed power threat, Lucas Duda. First delivery to him on the way. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Just keeping him close. From the belt, the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. After it is Hicks. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Royals leave 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Kevin McCarthy answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Kevin McCarthy.
So stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Change up low, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1. On, he pops it up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Hey.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Outside, 3-0 now. DJ LeMahieu is on deck. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 1-0. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Gregorius over at second. Hicks at first with no outs. Spin and a throw back to second. And the runner back easily. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron.
Digging in now, Aaron Judge. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Six runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in once again, Brett Phillips. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Phillips is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
And he misses 2-1. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Stepping in now, Chesler Cuthbert. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out one or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Standing in now, Adalberto Mondesi. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Now batting, second base.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Whit Merrifield, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Popped up. LeMahieu moving to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Willie Peralta, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 43, Willie Peralta.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And that misses ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. The 1-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Phillips is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Urshela is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Peralta gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2.
1 ball.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 6-1. So coming to the plate, Hunter Dozier. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Soler. A hit in 2 tries so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he misses again, 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 2 now. Due up next is Salvador Perez. Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Perez.
So striding forward now, Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. First offering on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-0 count. The pitch just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Perez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on and belted to right for Duda. This one is deep. Judge has room, and he brings it in on the warning track. 1 left for Kansas City. They trail 6-1. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. And he pops it up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. His career line against Willie Peralta, he's 1 for 4. Now the 1-0. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Three-two pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron.
Striding in, Aaron Hicks. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that misses. 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Merrifield scoops it up, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Peralta pauses. First pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Standing in, Alex Gordon. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And now pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder, number 14, Brett Phillips.
One man gone now for KC in the 7th, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
No strike.
One out, nobody on. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he gets the call there. 3-1.
Now, that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Stepping in now, Chesler Cuthbert. He swings and grounds it to short. Gregorius is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Brian Flynn gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brian Flynn.
In now, Aaron Judge. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's out number one.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Stanton. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. Bases are empty, one man out. The 1-0. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Standing in now, Edwin Encarnacion. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pitch on the way. A ball and a strike. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two. 2 out, nobody on. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 6-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Adalberto Mondesi. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 1-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. 1 out. Eighth inning from Yankee Stadium. The Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. Ready for another chance. Whit Merrifield. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Line drive to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting, the first baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Dozier. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Up next for the Royals, the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Adam Ottavino enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Adam Ottavino.
Into the box now, Jorge Soler. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Ottavino, 33 years old. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And a step off. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
The 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Well, the Royals draw one closer thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 6 and the Royals 2. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Baseman, Gleyber Torres.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Bullet back up the middle. Phillips has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball. And it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box, Gio Urshela, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
The 1-2. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! A solo shot down the line in right. 4th home run here in the early going, and the lead is now 7-2.
The batter, the catcher,
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Not your normal put-away pitch, a two-strike fastball down in the zone, but he was able to get wood on it and foul it away.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gordon is right there. And there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Standing in, Didi Gregorius. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1 and 1. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Again, a 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Dozier is there, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Royals. It's 7-2. Stepping into the box, Salvador Perez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped up. LeMahieu has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He hit that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
Striding forward now is the DH. Lucas Duda, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Nestor Cortes Jr. answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Number 67, Nestor Cortes Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is skied into short left center. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex
Gordon.
Stepping up now, Alex Gordon. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. KC down to their final strike in this one. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. A ball and two strikes to Alex Gordon.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
2 out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Tries to dump this one out to left, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Yanks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Masahiro Tanaka earns the win, his second, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Danny Duffy struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. His record is now 2-1. The loss goes to Danny Duffy. He falls to 0-3. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.